Let me see what else I have here. Steve, I brought something for you. A surprise. BJ from Game Gumbo here. I've got a little surprise to talk about tonight. I finally got to play a game from one of Steve's friends, Dante Loretta, who I've exchanged lots of emails. Supposed to be on the show, by the way, this season. But because of the studio problems, we haven't been able to get him on. But I finally got to play Xtronaut 2.0. So Dante is an actual, we always say figurative and literally. He's literally a NASA engineer. He's an actual NASA engineer. He's in charge of the Osiris project. I think Steve will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the project that put something on a comet or some kind of thing flying through the solar system. And I'm pretty sure that's what he did. So he designed 2 games. Professor Dante Loretta has designed Xtronaut 2.0, and the other one is Downlink. So Xtronaut 2.0 is the second version of the original game of Xtronaut, and Bradley and I finally got to play it. I'll tell you that the Gumbo crew has enjoyed their plays of Xtronaut 2.0 more than Downlink. It's a set collection game, so if you like those kind of games, hey, let's break it out and take a look at it. So, and if you want to, on YouTube, Bradley does a fantastic video where he goes through the complete unboxing of the game, and he also talks about the gameplay. Let's see what we got here. You got the rule book, of course. You don't need to see that. So the heart of the game is in these cards, and the way the cards work is you are trying to develop this rocket, and you're going to get missions that you have to try to complete. The missions are things like this. So there's a ton of them. These will come out, and you can grab one or exchange it if you want to. Pluto Orbiter. So you're trying to get a rocket out to Pluto and orbit around there. And if you do that, depending on the size of the rocket, if it's a small rocket, you'll get 3 points. And if it's a larger rocket, you'll get 6 points. Mission brief. Europa Orbiter. Europa, one of the satellites to Jupiter, if I remember right. Orbit this tiny icy satellite to map the size and composition of a subsurface ocean. These are all actual mission things that would happen if NASA is trying to launch something out. Tells you what your speed, and it tells you again the points that you have to have, and what kind of rockets you need to sling, what kind of planet slinging you need to get out there. So those are the missions. How do you do that? Very simple. You have these cards here, and you got this big giant player board, and of course, your player board is what does this look like? This looks like Cape Canaveral, man. It's actual photos, it looks like, of rockets that are ready to go out there in Florida, and all of this is set collection. You're trying to get the left fairing, the right fairing, and all of these different booster rockets and parts. And once you have all of them with the right colors on them, the right mission, and you have the right speed, you can launch your rocket and try to get as many points as you can by completing the mission. So there's a lot of take that in this game. I'm going to warn you, if you're not into take that, there's a lot of cards that are going to mess with the other player. A lot of interaction between the two. The things that we liked about it, if you like set collection and you like something that's got a theme, this is not a pasted on theme. This is the real deal. This is putting together missions. I could see this game being used in high schools, elementary schools, to teach kids how to do some of this stuff. Oh yeah, there's Steven saying Osiris Rex investigating the asteroid Bennu. Okay, good. So it's not a comment. The things that maybe didn't hit with me were that it is luck dependent. As a set collection game, I didn't find that there was a lot of ways to mitigate the card draw. One of the fun things in engine builders, or one of the fun things in deck builders, is your ability to cycle through a deck, cycle through your trash cards, mitigate your luck. Move things up, move things down, right? How can you manipulate the market of cards that are out there? Flushing the market, bringing in new cards. In particular, in one of the games we played, I needed a green left fairing, and I could never pull it out of my deck. But when the game ended and Bradley beat me by 10 points, you know, I think I had like 4 points and he had like 18 or something. All of my left bearings were stuck at the bottom of my deck. Hey, maybe I didn't shuffle that well, but that's not really the point. The point is that I wish that there were some ways that you could mitigate some of the luck so that you could push through and cycle through your deck. But for a guy, a professor who's looking to balance the education and the fun level, you know, I see where he's going, and I think he hit that. Is it a game I would normally bring out at a game night? Maybe not, but Bradley and I had fun playing with it, you know, on a Sunday afternoon, knocking through all the different missions and having fun. So that is Xtronaut 2.0. It's on Kickstarter, I think, right now, still available on Kickstarter if you want to check that out. We have a video where Bradley goes through the whole thing. Much better to see that there.